Hello everybody, how are we all doing? On this Thursday evening, we are here for the first round of GPFL 1993. Cameras down there. Yeah! Woo! If you don't know what this is, F1 Challenge League racing pretty much. Yeah, that's it really. First round. We are in the Ligier. We are alongside Benjamin Wald as our teammate. We are also looking to defend our crown after winning the second season of the league in 1992. However, Unlike in 91 and 92, obviously, if you know a bit about GPFL, then sorry, not GPFL, just F1 Challenge Online. Basically, it's a lot faster to use assists with the braking assist, not the braking, the traction control and the ABS and stuff like that. Decided this season, no assists whatsoever, and I can't lie, it's looking grim. It's looking very grim, in terms of times. It's looking grim. I think we are going to struggle to maybe even get onto the podium. So that would be a bit of a yikes moment, but you know, if things happen outside of my control, then we are definitely within a chance of a good finish. Consistency has to be the key this season, as I don't think we've got the pace really to be getting race wins on merit. So hello Benny, welcome in, as well as Jeffrey, Casey, Keo, Satent, Alex, Pioneer as well as Nils and Jose. Welcome in everybody, as well as everyone else in chat. Hope everyone has had a good week so far. Thursday evening, it's always a good evening. Thursday evening, it's always a good day, in my opinion. Thursday evening is pretty cool because it's like the day before Friday, so you can anticipate the end of the week, and then you're there for the weekend, and it's like, yes. So yeah, we are. There's another thing as well. You have a fever right now. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jose. I hope you're feeling better shortly. I don't know how many people are joining, and how many people join kind of depends on how well this stream goes in terms of internet connection, because I also host the lobbies. Hopefully my internet doesn't drop out while hosting the lobby and streaming. I really hope that doesn't happen. If it doesn't and everything runs fine, then we'll definitely do more rounds like this in the future. But if it all goes to crap, then yeah, this will pretty much be a dud stream essentially. But I hope that I can fetch a good quality stream today. Yeah, so I've got to set up the lobby, but we're not starting yet for another 4 minutes. So, predictions in chat. Well, there you have it. Yeah, predictions in chat. For those that know, obviously, the people that are in GPFL, who is your prediction to win the championship this season and the race win as well today in South Africa? My prediction for the race win today, teammate Benjamin Wald. I think he's got this one in the bag. It's going to be a bit difficult for me to keep up in this race. I think maybe Bent Waldinger, if he can keep it on the road. We've got predictions of Pioneer will not race. Jake Wilson win. I don't know if he's racing, to be honest. It would be cool if he won another race. He won a single race in 1992. Whoever qualifies third in the race. Championship for the most DNFs is Nils. I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. Yeah. I mean, I might as well just set up the lobby now. Right. A bit of assistance by anyone, but what are the internet settings supposed to be on? I've got it on internet and LAN right now. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case, or I never normally touch it, but I put in a different profile, so I think that's correct. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's internet and LAN. LAN, right, LAN, thank you. We got no TC. Let me write that in. And obviously, if you want to join GPFL and you want to take part in future races, obviously it's a bit close for people to be joining in today, but if you are interested in joining, be sure to check out the link. I think it's the first one for the GPFL Discord, and the second one to my own if you want still information on the other series such as 1994, 2004. So yeah. I forgot where I do this. It's been ages. Rules 2 cut off failures normal, damage multiplier 100. I think we should be ready to go. I think. Right, turn back to the one as well. Just making sure everything's correct because. Don't want to get it wrong. Right, that seems correct. And such. Password has been sent in the Discord server. So without further ado, F1 Challenge gameplay. Yeah! Hello. I'm over this side now, and I'm also facing that way. So, that's a lovely noise. Is everything running okay? I didn't see the thing. There's no game audio, is there? No, there's not. Hang on. Advanced audio, no. That working? Can you hear the car? Can you hear it over my voice perfectly fine? Ah, the Vauxhall trim. Right, so. Let me... welcome in... we've got some more people in as well. We got Jack and Two Deep Blue. Welcome in. Yeah, so... Up there, Vauxhall trim. Got it from a scrapyard once. Pretty cool to hang up on a wall. Pretty much it. Not not much of a backstory to it. Who will be in the gravel first? That's a good question, Casey. Chris says him, so. I also have been struggling with this thing more that down there, the pedals. They've been intermittent, we'll call it. I think I will go. I did test Benny's setup. I can't drive it at all. I don't know how many laps exactly there's going to be. 30% of 70 is 21 laps, I think, or something like that. I think we'll go like that. I think I'm going to be a bit rubbish in a straight line, to be honest. Exactly, Jeffrey. I know, right? I also realised that, Kia. Right, let's head out on circuit. Owen Stocks has joined. That's cool. That's Robot Lunchbox, if you didn't know. There's Benjamin Wald as well. I think we've got some... Well, that was an earth-shattering South African Grand Prix. Here are the final results. Yeah, it's, I don't know if Chris is on the stream, but it's Ligier driver. Ligier Renault, that's why. Hello, Fennec. Welcome in. Hooray, we've made it through the corner. Yeah, I've been struggling massively with the rear end. It's very...
There's a spin in sector 2. Watch for the yellow flags.
Oh yeah, Casey went for first driver in the gravel of the season award. That's me! That's me! Get in there! At least I'm going to win something this season. Hello, Haven. Welcome in. Hope your day has gone well. We're here in practice right now. So this session, 15-minute practice, I think. Something like that. Nice one, Nils. Nice one, Owen. So 15-minute practice, and then it is a... well, I'm going to have to be aware of that one. 15-minute practice, 15-minute qualifying session, I believe 10-minute warm-up, something along the lines of that, and then a 30% race distance.
There's a spin in sector 3. Watch for the yellow flags.
I definitely need to turn the engineer down. There is Monsieur Almin Trampich.
The Jordan driver has lost his front wing. There's a spin in sector 1. Watch for the yellow flags.
I need to turn the engineer down. I'll do it after... speech.
10 minutes to go.
Something that's definitely that we're looking to get though is the constructors. Constructors standings, constructors championship has to be a must. Especially within the past 2 seasons of GPFL, me and Benny have been fighting for the driver's title. There definitely has to be a constructors going the way of Ligier. If there's not, then there's something's gone wrong. Yeah, I've turned down the engineer now. I've got it from 60 to 20%, so hopefully he should not be as annoying. There is Flandre. There is Jose. We're at 10 people. Nice. I'm hoping for a good race. Like I say, podium is probably the aim. Realistically, a podium is probably what we're looking for if I finish the race. I would be happy to actually get to the end of the checker flag, preferably without too many incidents, like such as crashing into the wall. I think crashing and not crashing, spinning into off the road is going to be almost certain, surely. Because I'm really struggling with the traction zones that got undulation, so on the run to the back straight out the hairpin, I just can't get the throttle down at all. Up here as well, it's difficult to get the car stopped properly. This corner here, braked a bit earlier, get it safely through, nearly lost it anyway. Period. Is this not... this is accurate, isn't it? Didn't it have the chicane in 93? I'm pretty sure it did. This is like the only version. You can't get a version without the chicane anyway, for some reason. Someone's never made it for F1 Challenge. But I'm pretty sure they used the chicane in 93, did they not? Is this a league race? Yes, it is. Next up, welcome in. Igor Shilim setting the benchmark of a 1 minute 23.2. We hope to be at least a little bit quicker than that. Bit pedestrian on this lap, but it should be quite a bit faster. 118.4 is the benchmark on race fuel. Chicane came in 94. Ah, okay. I did not know that. Interesting. 92 mod did have the chicane as well. I do have to say though, with the... It's probably because I'm not pushing as hard, but the extra fuel is definitely keeping the car a lot more stable, which I was hoping would be the case. Considering, you know, more weight, more ballast. Often keeps things more stable. Struggling through there. Struggling massively through there. 9/10 up there. It's looking like a fairly decent lap for me. Nils has left again.
There's a spin in sector 3. Watch for the yellow flag.
Yeah, this is a much better lap from me here. 1:17.1. Yeah, that's much more like it. Gonna be fun once you start running out. Dead tyres and no fuel. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit hectic, I think, towards the end of stints. I imagine I'm one of probably the only one, if not a very few, that are running with absolutely no assists. So I guess we shall see how that one goes for me. There is a plug-in for the throttle and the minimap. It doesn't really work properly, so yeah, that's why I'm not using it. There goes Nils Hartel, joining again for like the 17th time this race. As Jose has crashed. Yeah, we'll go through the teams and drivers at the end of practice. 5 minutes to go in it now. Yeah, so Ligier are probably favourites to win the Constructors' Championship. I don't know who would honestly be fighting for second. Maybe McLaren, probably McLaren actually, with Nils and Bentz. Nils. Oh, it doesn't have a chicane. Oh, okay. Oh, there goes the Sauber into the wall. Bye-bye, Jose. Well, Ripio, you've just joined to your teammate's death into the barrier. Oh, dear me. What of a second up? Possible 16 on the cards. Not again, Jose. Come on. Portenso. This one's a difficult one as well, especially on the exit. Chicane's difficult as well. Make sure to get it slowed down nice and early as one of the Lotuses, or is that one of the Williamses? Blown up. Nice radiator. Game crashed. Damn. Okay, I'll let you know when you're no longer duplicated. Or rather, you could watch the stream and find out. Okay, there you go. You can join back now, Casey. Maybe if you're struggling a bit for the graphics, maybe turn some stuff down. Maybe. I have realised that it's equally as unoptimized as the 92 mod this season, which is strange because I never had this problem with the career mode, but Owen then with a 1:16.5. I think we went 2/10 slower than that, so we could actually be fairly on pace with Owen, which would be, I'd reckon he's on for potential podium pace this season. He did have a few podiums in 92 in the Lotus. I think he was, is it Ferrari now? think. I'll have to double check that one. It seems that everything seems to be running well at least. No one complaining about lag in the server. I don't think the stream... Yes, 0 drop frames in the stream as well, so... Looking good in terms of internet, which is good. I was really hoping... I was really expecting it to have a few hiccups maybe. Obviously there still could be. It's heavily raining outside as well, so there is that as well. Weather always plays a factor in internet, or rather just power connection in general. Slightly up through sector 1. Yeah, I'm certainly feeling a lot more home with this car in this session compared to test day. It's a lot more warm as well, which is surprising. I thought we'd struggle a lot more on the tyre grip. Hello, Casey. That's Casey Kirk in the Jordan, also known as Parked on the Apex in chat. We've just nicely moved out of my way. Quarter of a second up now through the first 2 sectors. Take it nice and easy through here. Nearly, you could see there, I took it easy and I still nearly lost the car, so yeah, it's very difficult through that chicane. And up towards the line, 16.3, nice. Right, we're gaining a lot of time now. I've gone faster than what I did in qualifying pace, which is insane. Might not be that screwed after all. Definitely going to go with the setup that I've picked up though. It's a good setup that I've modified from last season's Spanish Grand Prix it is, so it seems to be running pretty well for me. 10th up again. What are people's opinions on the Kyalami circuit? I think it's a pretty good track. I think it's obviously overrated, and I don't think it should be a track that's necessarily on the F1 calendar nowadays. I certainly don't think it would work at all. But I think in terms of like the track itself, it's a pretty good track. I much prefer the old version compared to the new one with the old first sector. But yeah, I like this track. I'll rate it 8 out of 10, I would say. I'd say this is one of my more liked tracks on the calendar of 1993. As practice has now come to a close, so we're going to make our way into the pit lane. Going to test the pit entry first, so yeah, everyone's going to have to be waiting for us. 3 GPFL streams. I know Chris is streaming, so I don't know who else is streaming. Is anyone? No way, Invulnerability's on? I've had a stinker. I've actually had a stinker. Right, I'll go back into the pits. Might have to restart the lobby. Yeah, but you can turn it on though, is the problem. I knew I'd forgotten something. I wasn't sure what, but I knew it was something. Absolutely knew it. Disallowed. Loud. Disallowed. Disallowed. My bad. My bad. Right, I will also be right back. Be 2 seconds.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
Hello, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just going to wait until everyone joins and then we'll get it underway. I don't know who we're waiting on right now. Who was here beforehand? I don't know. Welcome in, FF. Jeb as well, welcome in. I didn't actually say sports historian as well, welcome in. As well as everyone else who is currently here. We are soon to get qualifying underway when the 11th person joins. I can't remember who it was. What's a prediction? How many flips are you going to see at the GP2 race and F1 race in Monaco this weekend? Flips. To be fair, with Monaco, I often go for a rule with the... it's Jose. With the rule where the injuries don't I don't injure people at Monaco. I do ban people at Monaco for doing stupid stuff, but injury is a bit too much of a cop-out with Monaco. So there is that. I will say 2, collectively. Qualifying time for the South African Grand Prix is here! Wow! I did not save my setup. Well done. Me. Horizon 40, welcome in. As well as Clint Stewart. What football team do I support? Let's just remind me to close that. Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, I support a bit of a dumpster fire of a club currently. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, Horizon. As well as Jack, welcome in. Form from Bad Luck Bradbeer, welcome in. Who are we predicting for a race win today? Which basically means who's blowing up today, Jack. Oh, Casey, did you crash? You love Sheffield Wednesday. A shame what the owner is doing to the club. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, we drew a game against Watford, which was absolutely amazing. We stopped our 14-game losing streak, which was fantastic. We got a point, and we're up to -6, so that's brilliant. What are the chances Ferrari go 4 in a row at Le Mans this year? I mean, they're always good at Le Mans, aren't they? They pretty much always set their car up for Le Mans, and then are pretty mediocre everywhere else. So. Yeah, it could be pit crews actually, Casey. Yeah, if you turn pit crews down from high to low, maybe try that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to reset the lobby for you. It's me to win. Oh, Jack, why have you done this to me, mate? Jack, how could you do this to me? Now I'm going to blow up on lap 3. Why not have brakes? I knew this was going to happen. My wheel has stopped working. Rather, my pedals. I'll be right back. Yeah, I've been suffering with this problem a lot lately. With the pedals, they just recalibrate themselves to the point where they just don't even work. So often unplugging them and plugging them back in usually works. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't. We're looking good so far. Sit here and use the brake a little bit. Right, we should be ready to go now. Hopefully, it doesn't screw up. Benjamin Wald. Yeah, the bad luck begins as soon as you predicted me to win. Hopefully, the brakes don't fail again. It's not that difficult, FF. You just really just download it and then you extract it. It's not... There's nothing really to it, to be honest. I feel like my throttle is no longer working. I know I said I wasn't going to get these up, but... No, it is working. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way! We don't talk about that. This has been a shambolic start to the season. Right, let's see if we can actually get a competitive lap time on the board.
There's a spin in sector 3. Watch for the yellow flags.
For me, the most difficult part about playing F1 Challenge is the hardware that I'm on. As case in point. Owen's crashed.
Down at the first sector.
Oh, Shouldn't be swearing on YouTube, my bad. It's really, really tricky to get this car stopped properly.
You're down at the second sector. Your engine is overheating. Shift left.
I'm pretty sure they did have that active suspension, yes. 17.2. Right, let's see if I can get another lap on. Or if the engine will blow up. But the engine will probably blow up.
You're down at the first sector.
Jake, are you joining for warm-up, mate?
You're down at the second sector. There's a spin in sector 3. Watch for the yellow flags.
Much better lap, much better lap. Across the line. 15.4! Yes! Much more like it. Nice! Great lap. Let me try and find if...
Has lost his front wing. The Sauber driver has lost his rear wing. The Sauber driver has lost a wheel.
Oh no, another one's gone. Who was that? Was it Alman? Oh, this is not going well. Yeah, but the thing is, it just... Yeah, just... We can't have another reset. Where is James Early? Who said James Early was going to drive, Clint? There was no hints of James Early ever driving in this league. Unfortunately. Yeah, James Early does not do online league racing on this game. Or any league racing for that matter. Oh, it's going to rain soon. Right, we are going to get out there right now then. I think it's going to rain pretty shortly, so yeah, we're going to get out there and we are going to get, hopefully, try and get ourselves onto pole position. I can't believe we're as close as we are to Benjamin Wald. That is absolutely crazy. There he is, right behind us. Yeah, it's crazy that we're in second place right now. I'm very surprised that we're here. It was a very good lap from me, to be fair. I think only a small mistake. Got the whole lap. Let him through here. Yeah, right now we're looking at a Ligier front row lockout, which would be pretty good for us.
There's a spinning sector 3. Watch for the yellow flags. The Sauber driver has lost his front wing. There's a spinning sector 3. Watch for the yellow
Okay, I think this might be our last lap in qualifying because, to be honest, it looks like it's about to rain any second now. So, yeah, get this lap on the board and we'll see how close we are to pole position. We're down to third now, so we do need this lap to improve. Right, here we go. Lock-in time.
down at the first sector. There's only 3 minutes to go. You're down at the second sector.
Right. Right, we'll try one more. We've got the fuel for one more. Engine's overheating. See what we can do.
Your engine is overheating. Ship left. You're down at the first sector.
Use third there instead. We'll see if that brings any difference. Please stay out of the way, McLaren. Thank you. Lost
You're down
time.
at the second sector.
Did the same thing again. Yeah, and that's the end of qualifying. Benz with a 15-0. I don't think I was beating that. Looking like it's going to be a P3 in qualifying, unless we are going to see other drivers set a lap time that is faster. Flandre is on a lap currently in a 15.7, but it is starting to rain, so we're expecting probably to see conditions not improving. Nils Hartel also on a lap. He's currently in 6th place right now, and he needs a good lap to get himself into the top 5. Jose Madrano is actually ahead of him right now, so we'll see how he fares in the McLaren. Oh, and he's gone straight off there into the chicane, and that's his lap ruined. He is starting no higher than 7th. It's actually 7th because, or 8th. Yeah, because we had some. I've got the times written down, yeah. Some people disconnected, and as such, their times have been lost, but I've got them written down, so we should be fine on that front. So it is looking like a Benjamin Wald pole position, as I predicted. He's on pole ahead of Benz on the front row. Good start to the qualifying or the season from him in the McLaren. We're in 3rd place, ahead of Almin, who was in 4th. He disconnected earlier on. Flandre's in 5th with Owen Stocks in 6th, Jose 7th, Nils 8th, Igor 9th, Chris 10th, and Casey last. not setting a lap time. Without further ado then, let's get on to... Qualifying's done at Igor. Yeah, without further ado then, let's get into qualifying. Actually, let me just take a cheeky screenshot of that. Oh, okay, right. No, it's Owen ahead of thing then. This is what fun. Might have to see how these 93. They are a bit tricky to drive, and it seems a few people are struggling with crashes right now. But I'm not exactly sure why they're crashing. Maybe to do with the pit crew, because often with the pit crew, when you have it on high, then it crashes the game. It's just unoptimized online stuff, really. It's weird.
Has lost a wheel. Has lost his rear wing.
Has he now? Oh dear, Igor. Can't park there, mate. Owen's car has spawned in. Okay, good. Are they any different to 1992? They are immensely loose on the rear end. I don't have a clue why. They really should be like the single most stable car ever in Formula 1 history. They're just not. So, yes, let's have a look.
The Williams driver has lost his front wing. The Williams driver has
I've
lost
not
his
had
rear
any
wing.
mechanical, I've not had any connection failures, Jeffrey, so it can't be that. Right, looking at possibly 12 laps. Another good 9. Right, let me set up the grid. So it was Wald pole, Valding a second, Harrison third, Trampich fourth, Stocks fifth, Wilson sixth. Jose, Nils, Igor, Chris, Casey. Right. No. It's not wet for the warm-up. It's dry for now. But we shall see if it will rain in the race. Highly unlikely, considering it's nice and sunny in the warm-up session. But we've got a tough race ahead of us today. I think we're really going to struggle to keep the car on a straight and narrow. But, you know, we've clearly shown that we've got pace. At least in qualifying, half a second off pole, but we are, you know, there or thereabouts. Third place in qualifying. Bent's also a strong factor in qualifying. He was only a 10th off pole position, as you saw there. But Benjamin Wald, as predicted, pole position, the only driver into the 1 minute 14s. He's looking good for the race win, I reckon. Although both Benny and Bent's often struggle with race pace, who knows, maybe this could come into our favour, but we do need to be consistent. If we want a good result, we do need to be consistent. There is no way that we are getting through this race just pottering around making mistakes all the time. Because it's going to bite back. These walls are pretty close to the track, so we're almost definitely going to crash into a wall if we have a spin. I say that, I've seen 2 drivers into the wall on this outlap alone, so Yeah. Looking good for the Ligier, though. 1-3 in qualifying is pretty good. Like I say, if you want to join, if these are... Yeah. I think it's more to do with the mod, really, FF. If you want to join the league, be sure to look in the description. Game crashed again. Did you put your pit crew on low? Yeah, if you want to join the league, be sure to look in the description of the stream, where there's 2 Discord links. The first one should be to GPFL, the second one to my own server.
5 minutes left of the session. Has lost the wheel.
You can join back now, Casey. Do I need to reset the grid? I think I might have to. To pull that back up again.
The Williams driver has lost his front wing.
There's Eagle, Chris Casey. Okay. Yeah, I don't exactly know what's happening right now.
The Jordan driver has lost his front wing.
Welcome in, Andre. Welcome in. We're up to 29 viewers right now, so thank you everyone who has joined us in stream right now. We are just a couple of minutes away from starting the race. But yeah, interesting race we've got ahead of us. Very interesting. If they don't super quick, so the should reach 400 kilometers an hour. I don't see that. Yeah, no chance. Good thing you joined at the right time. You did join at the right time. We're just 2 minutes away from starting this one. Euro Prostu, welcome in. I hope everyone's week has gone well so far. I'd say we're expecting 3rd place today. I feel like we are going to struggle to keep up with the front 2 today. Although, if we do keep it on straight and narrow, then we've 100% got a chance of taking a top 2 in this race. I don't think race win's going to be on the cards. Race win cannot be on the cards, surely not. I think Benny's got too much pace, I think Benny's got more pace to show. I think Bentz has struggled in races compared to qualifying, so there is that. But like I say, yeah, 3rd place should be the aim today. Keep it out the wall, keep it on the track, facing in the correct direction, and a podium should surely be ours.
The Sauber driver has lost his rear wing.
Is TC and ABS really faster? Oh yeah, yes it is, 100%. Owen.
The McLaren driver has lost his front wing. The McLaren
It gives you about a second, I think. So, yeah. Right, set up the grid one more time, just to be sure, just so it's all in thing. Yeah, we are now just waiting on the clock to run out essentially, and then we'll be underway. 30% race distance, so we're looking at maybe a 20 to 22 lap race. But yeah, good race we're hoping for, as the clock has now expired. So. Casey's raring to go. Casey's absolutely... yeah. If you go do what Jimmy Broadman do, be safe jointly. Yeah. Game performance might drop, but full grid should be possible. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a maximum of 16, I think. I think the most that we had. Japan last season, 16. I don't think I've seen an Almin ready check. Am I blind? Just waiting on Almin to say he is ready, and then we'll be underway, I think. I mean, Almin's not said he's not ready, so... Right, here we go. 21 laps then ahead of us for 2 days race. It looks like that we've all got our... Wait for everyone to load in. And now join. Right, good luck everybody in the race. And I hope that we can bring you some good entertainment for the first round of GPFL 1993. We're just a few seconds away now from the lights starting, and then we'll get this one underway. I haven't actually tested my race starts. There are the lights ahead of the drivers. The lights are green. There's racing to be seen. It's a fairly mediocre start versus the front two, as we might lose out here to Flandre Wilson down towards turn one. We'll do exactly that, as Jose Madranu on our rear down towards the first couple of corners. So we're down to 4th place already. Seems like a good start for now. Benny holding on to the lead, as that's Flandre going wide out of turn 4. See if we can get past the Williams in the next couple of corners, as Nils has overtaken the Sauber driver behind us. Ben struggling a little bit on his early fuel load, it seems, as is Flandre a little bit wide there through the chicane. Maybe get a bit of a run in towards the hairpin, maybe. No, not quite. Nils looking fast already in this early part of the race. Benny, though, hitting the front. He leads by a good margin ahead of Bent. my god. Yeah, Nils is definitely faster than me right now. I think I'm slightly faster than Flandre. If I can get past her, then there's a definite chance I can keep on to third. As Flandre and Nils, I imagine, would end up battling pretty aggressively with each other. Those two are known for a battle or two in their past times. Oh, Nils went wide, I think, actually. Good start, though. We haven't died. We haven't died. We have lost a place off the start, but we have not died. Which is good. Bit of time gain there on Flandre. Good way through that chicane. I think I'm stronger than her through that part of the lap, but she's locked up there through the hairpin as well. Struggled to get the exit though. I feel like we're gonna have to get through this. Yeah, I'm struggling on the brakes up that hill is why, Jake. I'm just going straight on if I brake too hard without the ABS. Flandre a bit under pressure now, wide through the last corner. In the slipstream firmly of the Williams as we head now onto lap 3. Get a better exit out this corner. Oh, we're going to slip on the exit a little bit. Ah, man. This is good racing though. Good racing with Flandre. Going wide everywhere, but I can't get anything down on the traction with the lack of TC. It's really ruining me. She's nailed that chicane that time round. Yeah, just really struggling to get the throttle down. Yeah, it is equal cars horizon, yes. Someone's crashed. Oh, that's Flandre wide. That's an opportunity I needed. Oh, and Flandre's round. I nearly spun myself when I heard the wheels light up behind me. Flandre spun round, trying to keep up with me up the chicane. That's us up into third. Good start, good start. Right, we've got 4 seconds now to make up to Bent, and a second back is Nils in 4th place, so both Ligiers and both McLarens completing the top 4 right now. Jose currently with a good amount of pace in that Sauber. He's currently in 5th place right now. It's a lot more quiet now with that Williams not directly in front of us. I don't know how the volume was. If it was loud, be sure to let me know in the chat, because I can then get that sorted out. Maybe in the pit stop, turn down the volume for you guys. Yeah, Nils is sticking with me right now. Be sure to make absolutely no mistakes, as I think Benson's actually made a mistake. He's dropped about a second on this lap. Volume's perfectly fine. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Right. 16.8 for us on that lap. We gained 7/10, I think, on Bents, I think. Something like that. So, yeah. Good lap there. Gotta say, I'm having a lot more fun than a lot of the races where I've had traction control and ABS. It's a lot more alert. It keeps me a lot more alert and a lot more rewarding of the results that I get without the assists on. That was a bit wide there through that chicane. Not really much responsiveness. I don't know many of the corners through this track. I think the first corner is Nissan, I think. one of the first few corners is Nissan, I think. And I think it's also a name of a corner at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. I think Bence has definitely got the pace on me. I think he just made a mistake a bit that last lap. Oh, that's it, wrong pedal there. Did not want to shift down. And then flat out down the main straight. Keeping Nils at arm's reach right now, which is good for us. As yeah. He was my last teammate, actually, in 1992, where we were teammates at Venturi La Rousse, where I won the title. He, unfortunately, could not supply enough points, however, for us to get the Constructors' Championship, which went the way of Jordan. So, yeah, we're definitely... at least I'm definitely looking to try and get a Constructors' title. I think Drivers' Championship is going to be out of the question. I'm hoping at least, though, we can get maybe one race win this season. That would be good to see, perhaps. Ferrari driver's lost his rear wing, so that's one of Owen or Almin that has crashed in a big way. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat as much as I was in qualifying. One box for fuel. So we are planning to box maybe lap 12, 13, something like that. I also need to be keeping an eye on when my teammate boxes, so we don't want to have to double stack with him. I think Nils actually made a mistake out the last corner there. So he has dropped back a couple of seconds, which is good for us. Alleviates the pressure off us a little bit. A little bit of a slide there through the chicane. We're still soldiering on. No mistakes so far as we're closing in on 1/3 race distance. Yeah, this car is a handful to drive. Oh, case in point there, nearly spun around there. Just, I think all we're really doing is goal hanging for one of the top two to make a mistake. Preferably not my teammate Benjamin, even though I feel like we're not going to be able to fight him for the championship. But if Bence spins off, then it's a Ligier 1-2, which would be great for us in the Constructors' Championship already. With an early lead, that'd be great for us. We're already currently leading as it stands right now. Oh, Casey, have you crashed again? Oh, dear me. We'll try and figure something out for you next race. Oh, that's a shame, Casey. We'll try and get something sorted out for you, mate. See what we can do to try and make it not crash. Yeah, unfortunately for Casey, then he's retired. F in the chat for Casey there. He's doing well. Seems that Ferrari has crashed. I don't know whether that's the same one or a different one, but Ferrari having a bit of a nightmare. And another fastest lap there for Benny, currently leading the race. Yeah, we're sticking with Bence. We're about the same pace right now as we're entering into the low 1 minute 16s, pulling away from Nils quite nicely at this stage. If you're enjoying the stream, a good plug right now. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to like and subscribe. We're closing on 900 subscribers, just a couple away now. And if you want to see more of GPFL, then yeah, be sure to like the stream so I know that you guys want to see more of this. Subtle plug there. Yeah, I don't want to be pushing too hard right now. I feel like I've got myself into a good rhythm right about now for in terms of pace. So if we just keep it as it currently is, then we are looking good for a podium. There is the potential opportunity of us being overcut though in this race, especially by Nils. He loves a long first stint, so we do have to be wary of that one. This is a yellow flag. I think someone's in the pit lane. I think. I don't know what the yellow flag's for. I'm not entirely sure what that was for. Casey, it'll be that much more. Think about it this way: when you do finish a race with a good result, it'll feel a lot more satisfying. So I know it may feel bad now, but you'll get a lot more gratification out of it when that good result comes, and it will come. It will come for you, mate. Yeah, Nils really struggling on his pace right now, pulling about 1.5 seconds on him a lap, I think, something along the lines of that. Ah, Bosch Racing, welcome into the chat, mate. Hope that your week so far has gone well. Yeah, we're doing some online racing right now, first round of 1993. Running well right now in 3rd place. Switched to no assists for this season. The past 2 seasons I've been doing assists. And if you know anything about F1 Challenge, then assists give you a lot of pace in this game. So I wanted a bit more of a challenge going into this season after I won the championship in 92. Oh, Almin, you've crashed as well, I'm assuming. Lap counter was broken. Oh, that's a shame. Another driver out then. Alwyn Trampich out. I think it's all down to Owen then, if he's still in the race, that is. To score points for Ferrari. Ben's about 5 seconds up the road then at this point. As I don't know when Benny's going to be boxing, but I want to be sure to do not be boxing with him on the same lap. Or rather not be held up by him. Yeah, it is a good track combo. However, without the assist, the undulation changes are crazy for the traction. Really struggling with the traction, especially out that corner that we've just gone through, the hairpin out the exit there. Nightmare. As so Benny's into the pits. Okay, Benny's into the pits then on lap 11. Owen was killed by Flandre. That's a shame for him. Bent stays out. We're also going to stay out. I imagine it's going to be fair pits between me and Benny out the pit lane. I can hear him. There he is. So Benny out in 3rd place, directly behind us. We'll be into the pits on the end of lap 13. We'll be going on to the same set of soft compound tyres. Both Ferraris out. Oh no. No, we are not going to be boxing at the end of this lap. We're going to go for another lap on this. Try and get as much advantage as we can on the cars around us. Especially if Bent's pits, then yeah, we need to definitely make advantage of a potential overcut here. I think what we do is try and do the opposite of Bent's right now. So we'll actually call for the pits, actually. Bent stays out. Oh, I'm going to stay out. I'm going to stay out. Oh, there comes a Lotus out the pits. Not exactly sure who that was. As we're now into the 1 minute 15s. Lap 13, so just 9 laps to go, including this one. Looking good for a podium right now. But can we get 2nd place? Can we get anything extra out of this race? Will remain to be seen. Definitely be something sorted out in pit stops, I reckon, between me and Bent's. But I reckon we are pretty good on him in the latter stages of a stint. because we've really started to close in the gap. It was about 5.5 seconds at one point, and it's now dropped a couple of seconds since then. You can see there, just really struggling on traction there. We're still gaining time here on Bent's. Benny's almost certainly got this one wrapped up then for the race win. Oh, days again. Right, we need a good pit stop from the pit crew. Bent's is staying out again. Right, so into the pits we go. Looking for a good stop here, lads. Come on. I've got those on, actually. 7.4 seconds. Oh, Nils out the... I didn't actually realise he was there. Jeez, I might have nearly crashed into him there. Sorry, Nils, if I just nearly did that. I thought you were coming down the main straight because it sounded like your car was going down the main straight. But we have rejoined, most crucially, in third position. I don't know if Jose's yet boxed, but we are out in what seems to be a comfortable third place right now. So we're looking pretty good for an opening race podium, matching what Mark Blundell did here in real life, where he scored his first ever career podium actually here at the 1993 South African Grand Prix. That race was won by Alain Prost, I think it was won by Prost. Senna and Prost were definitely 1 and 2, but I'm not sure which way they finished. I think it was Prost that won the race, and Senna was in second, where a torrential downpour at the last few laps saw a lot of drivers out, including Gerhard Berger. He retired from the podium places in that race, and we actually only saw 6 cars finish in that race. One of the most attritional races in Formula 1 history, as Christian Fittipaldi also bagged a 4th place, I think, in that race, and equalled Minardi's best ever finish in Formula 1. I believe that was also his best finish in Formula 1 up to that point as well in his second season in Formula 1. Another fun fact, the season review was actually narrated by now talk show host Jonathan Ross. And the man really struggles to say the word Ferrari, it does have to be said. As we are now on lap 15, 17 seconds now to Nils behind. He's definitely been struggling for pace in that second half of the first stint, so yeah, he was right on the back of us and then he started making mistakes. So we are firmly ahead of him. We could probably pit again, honestly, and still come out in front. Bent's into the box then from the lead of this race. Benjamin Wald retakes the lead, and we go a bit clumsily over the chicane there. No problems though. No mistakes from us so far, so it's been good. As there, I think right in the distance you can see there, Bent's out the pits, 3 seconds in front. So it's looking good for Bent to score a podium here today, or rather second place finish, which would be his highest finish in GPFL to date. What has Alonso done to deserve the rubbish Honda engine twice? Oh, it's just... Do you know who did this? I reckon Jack Bradbeer, the guy in chat, has predicted that he was going to win the championship this season. I guarantee you that was it. A little bit wide there again. But we are closing in on Bentz, who's on cold tyres now. So... maybe there could be an opportunity for us to try and get through on the McLaren. Catching up is one thing though, and overtaking is another, quoted by the great Murray Walker. We're going to have to really pull out all the stops though if we want to catch Bent in this race. Oh, nearly spinning there. Good rotation though actually through the chicane despite all that. Really start to push now.
The McLaren driver is running second, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Right, we've got 5 laps to go now in this race, and we are potentially looking at a second place. 3 seconds away now from Bent Waldinger in second in the McLaren. He's going to need to make a mistake if he wants any chance of getting this second position and making it a Ligier 1-2. Oh, that's wide. Yeah, that's a mistake there. Keeping it on the straight and narrow though. Does 107% rule exist? No, it does not. It does not exist in F1 Challenge. Yeah, so if you see like career modes that often have the 107% rule built into qualifying sessions, it usually means that they've restarted the session and taken those drivers out manually themselves. So Bent has done really well. Yeah, I was really hoping that Benson's race pace would fall off a bit more than this, but he's done well in holding on to second place. I think that poor start as well cost me quite a lot. Nils in fourth right now, currently 35 seconds off the lead. Benny's looking good for his first race win of the season. Jose Medrano in the Sauber, he's looking good for some points as well. Only 8 seconds behind Nils as well, so if Nils makes another mistake in this race, then the Spaniard could be up to P4 in this one. Don't know who is P6, but they are over a minute behind the race lead at this current point. And we are closing in on 3 laps to go in the race. And it's looking unlikely now that Bent will concede that second position. Across the line now, we're in the low 1 minute 16s adder. Really struggling to get into the 1 minute 15s again like we were halfway through the race. And yeah. I just want to keep racing, to be honest. I feel like this race has only just started and we're closing in on the end of this Grand Prix already. I've got to say, I've really enjoyed this race, though. I've really enjoyed the challenge of the assists being taken off. It's just finesse. Honestly, Almin, it is just, you've just got to have a deft touch of the accelerator pedal, really, and the brake pedal. You've just got to be really steady with it. To be fair, though, these cars are a big struggle. Yeah, it is a nice looking car, isn't it? Especially with the number 1 on the plastered on the front wing. Welcome in, Sniper. You are joining us 2 laps actually, from the end of this season opening GPFL race in South Africa. Currently running in 3rd place. Unlikely that we're going to catch Bent in time for the end of this race. It's edited, yeah. It's an edited version. It is not regular performance, it is equal cars. So Bent has beaten me on pace. It's not like, oh, he's faster than me because he's in a McLaren. He has actually beaten me on pace today. And he's done a good job, the Hungarian driver. Yeah, he's been able to maintain that gap to me pretty nicely. And I think we are going to be cementing our place in 3rd position for this race weekend, which is good because that's pretty much what I was expecting after qualifying 3rd place. And maybe if the other 2 make mistakes, then we could possibly pick off a top 2, but the top 2 have not made mistakes. I nearly do. I have done. It had to happen eventually, didn't it? I wasn't really pushing there either. First mistake of the race though. And looks like it's only going to be 1 spin for us today, so not too bad.
The McLaren driver is running second, about 10 seconds ahead.
Yeah, stock F1 challenge, I don't know how to drive with no assists. That is a real nightmare to handle. Yeah, the more the merrier, Horizon, if you want to join. Be sure, and if anyone else wants to plan on joining, be sure to check out the first Discord link in the description of the stream. My second Discord link is for my server, where you can get early access to information on the 1994 player career, as well as the 2004 AI F1 Challenge career, which, if you don't know, next stream is tomorrow at same time, 7 PM GMT. I'll be watching the GP2 race of 2004 for the Monaco Grand Prix. That one, I imagine, is going to be chaotic. Congratulations to Benjamin Wald as he takes victory here in this Grand Prix. He wins by a comfortable margin, actually, ahead of Bence Valdinger in second. He's done a good job here of getting on the board for McLaren. 16 seconds off the lead in the end, so Benjamin Wald, a force to be reckoned with this season. For ourselves, though, a good third place and a solid podium finish. So, yeah, pretty much what I was expecting today, especially after qualifying. And that marks a Constructors' Championship lead for Ligier, which is good. McLaren, though, hot on our heels with Nils in fourth, Bence in second. And I'll actually check who got the fastest lap. 14.9, 15.7, 15.9, 16.6, 17.5, 16.8, and 20.4. So we'll just wait for the last couple of drivers. Oh, Nils is in the wall. Nice one, Nils. Chris is going to come across the line in 7th. Flandre is going to pick up the final point. And it will be Benjamin Wald that wins here in South Africa, with Bence Valdinger in 2nd. Myself in 3rd, Nils in 4th, Jose 5th, and Flandre in 6th. So a good race today, in which we have secured our first podium of the season in the first race. So yeah, if you enjoy this stream, be sure to check out next week when we'll be doing the same thing. Same time on Thursday, 7 PM. And yeah, Benny Domination Mayball fans, we're definitely going to need to find some more pace in this car if we want to beat our teammate this season on pure pace. That's going to be all from me, though, in today's stream. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe. And that's going to be all from me in today's stream. Bye-bye, everybody.
Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Rock, rock, rock to the rhythm. to the rhythm.